There's room for you here.
No, it's not. Me and my cheeks.
We're inside each other here.
Well, we'll move over then. That's what I'm doing.
No. Does anyone else's piss look like Red Bull?
Looks like treacle, mate. It's
wow,
not good.
Mate, it's not good as it's like brown.
Oh,
Didn't help. I was staring into the foot of the
no,
bloody
I was giggling to myself. If you want to do it again, that'd be class.
This is Dan and Charlie from Thinkers Project. I'm Alex. This weekend, these boys did an incredible feat, running 150 miles from Whitby to Chester. I drove the lads down, and we've done a Q&A, so we're going to answer some of your questions today and see what you've got to say.
Right, lads. What was the worst moment?
When I fell in a ditch and twisted my knee, about 6 kilometres in the moors. That was probably the worst part for me. Big HGV.
Oh, really?
Yeah, coming towards me. Obviously, you run towards traffic. So it was coming towards me, and I looked behind me to make sure there wasn't a car coming so it could overtake me. There was about 20 cars coming, so I thought, best stop onto the grass verge. And it's long grass. And then, didn't see a ditch. Left leg went in, came out twisted.
I remember there was a bit in the journey where Charlie was absolutely knackered and his legs were out like this. And you know how your legs go out a little bit like that on your knee? His knee was going like this. And Dan just pointed at it and went, yeah, that doesn't look right.
Yeah, it's not ideal, that, mate.
It didn't look right, but there we go. We cracked on.
Those A-roads were a bastard, mate.
Yeah,
Worst moment, for me personally, again, similar, just before halfway, I think it was. So I've had a reoccurring injury with my calves and stuff, my lower legs. I think I've mentioned it in one of the podcasts. But, what?
On every piece of content we ever do.
Fact. Yeah.
I think the postman knows you've got a calf problem.
I hope so, mate. It's fucking killing you, mate, honestly. But yeah, so just before halfway, I can't remember what stint it was. I think it might be the stint I did with you, Alex, just after York,
When we did the grass?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Generally, so both my calves went at the same time.
Oof.
So at that point, if things were looking pretty bleak, I didn't know if I was going to be able to carry on. I think I did a shorter stint and Jack did half of mine for me. But yeah, that was a pretty dark moment. It was literally just as the sun went down, so it was getting dark. We were all getting tired anyway. I was now in pain, and I just thought, fucking hell, why are we doing this? But yeah, luckily, touch wood, it turned out right in the end, so can't complain.
Yeah, we did. Dan did a stint right at the end on the back end of York.
Yeah, coming out of York.
Jack did the York stint, which everyone was collectively buzzing and hoping to do together. But it turns out that Jack did it, and we got on right at the end. And then I said to Dan, right, well, I'll jump in with you. He was like, sweet. Started running. Charlie Bells was on the walkie-talkie. He's like, where on earth are you going? You need to go the other way. So me and Dan decided, okay, let's just try and build that back up and skip through. And we ran on some grass, and I think it was at that point that's when you started to...
Yeah. It didn't do me any favours running the wrong way, and adding an extra 600 metres or so.
Yeah.
Straight across York Racecourse.
Yeah, that grass. Yeah, and then we ran past the guy meditating as well.
The last airbender.
Yeah,
mate,
we ran past Ang. He was just meditating, some bald guy meditating in the middle of York Racecourse, legs crossed. Yeah, I bet he felt amazing though, I'm not going to lie. Better than you did, probably.
I almost joined him. I almost gave in, packed up, and was like, do you know what, I'm just going to join you here, fella. What did you do for food and sleep?
I had Buenos, Haribo's, Kit Kats, Saurien, Cocoa Pops, and I had a chicken butty at 6 hours in. Thing is, when you do an endurance event, they always say it's as much of an eating challenge as it is a fitness challenge, because you've got to replenish your calories as you're going. Obviously, running with a full belly of food, or even thinking about eating when you come back in from a running stint, it's just not on your mind.
Sleep-wise, we didn't.
Oh, where was sleep in the question?
Bruh. Food and sleep. I said that. What did you do for food and sleep?
Oh, what? That's... Yeah. Oh.
Sleep-wise, we didn't.
Yeah.
We just fell asleep in whatever seat we were on at the van at the time for about 20 minutes.
Can we talk about where you slept?
On the floor of the van. I passed out, mate.
Like this?
Yeah.
I didn't even realise I'd fell asleep. I woke up because it was bright and someone opened the door.
It was minutes here and there, wasn't it? It wasn't
literally take what you can get.
Yeah. And by the way, it wasn't even a full sleep. It was you shut your eyes, next bit you're up again.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
No REM sleep.
no,
Yeah.
no.
Food wise, as you can imagine, I fucking love a good spreadsheet. So what I'd done in the few days prior is I'd planned out to the calorie all my food. So I'd worked out 250 calories per hour and about 65 grams of carbs. So after every stint, I knew exactly what I was doing, and I think that really paid dividends towards the end. Like I was in an all right shape coming into Chester.
That second win was mad from you though. So, for context, we pulled up at Tim Hortons. Dan,
One of the 5 that we stopped at that day.
yeah, everyone at that point was just like
Finished.
literally like zombie. Dan had a Red Bull and was literally Billy Elliot jump clapping his feet together, going woohoo, running away. And then he did. How far did you do? You just went straight down that road for ages.
Yeah, did about 7.5k.
Yeah, you were fine.
And then the 5k run club.
Yeah, you were sound.
Mate, I don't know either. I really don't know. I'm not religious, but I think that was an act of God.
Yeah.
At that moment, I felt like, do you know, after I had like a big Chinese like takeaway, I felt like the turd you have the morning after.
Full of MSG.
That's what I felt like at that moment in time. Yeah, everyone knows what that feels like.
Felt like the turd the morning after.
That's so accurate.
That's a belt.
That's honestly how I felt. Like,
Yeah, but what I do have to say is, even though you felt like that, you still got out of the van and attempted to do your stint to the point where everyone else in the van watched him set off, and we were like, "Lads, we need to get him back in the van because he's either going to pass out or he's going to give himself a lifelong injury." And that's genuinely, looking at the camera now, that's not me exaggerating. If he'd have carried on that stint, I think he'd have problems with his knees when he got older.
You look like a sniper's nightmare, man. You were fucking limping everywhere.
Fully. But you've got to rate the commitment to get the job done. But mate, you were a hazard to your own safety.
yeah, but how that's going out? You got to get it done, ain't you? But yeah,
Yeah,
I'm just glad Dan was there to fucking pick up the pieces. But yeah, it was bad. It was hobbling. Like, it wasn't even running at that point. Like, when Goggins is like 230 miles into his 240 mile Moab, that's how I was running.
That's how you looked.
Yeah, that's how, yeah.
Even when you'd gone to set off, like there was like a little grass verge, so we were on a road and then like a bit of a grass verge next to it. And he took like a couple of steps up and everyone was like, no. Charlie, turn around. And like even him turning around took about 10 seconds for him to just go.
Had the same turn as it because the camper van.
I think it might have been better, to be fair.
Yeah, it's true. But you went, do you want me to do it? Yep, sound. Straight off.
Yeah, I was in flow state at that point.
Yeah.
Bit more positive. Favourite moment.
Favourite moment?
Yeah, Donnie, you getting on this one as well, because obviously you've got a different perspective driving.
Favorite moment.
Throwing up in a bush.
Oh yeah, loved that, man. Twice. Yeah, that was great.
How was that not your worst moment?
That was definitely my worst moment. Was definitely just randomly being like, nah, my body's pure exhausted. I need to be sick.
Yeah.
But I had pre-exhaustion before this for context, so I've just not been sleeping and stuff.
Been on 2 stag do's in like 14 days.
Yeah.
I think anyone would have like exhaustion.
Yeah, not good. Not as exhausted as these guys physically, but yeah. Anyway, favorite moment.
What brought you back to life from exhaustion?
Yeah, nice. Love it, you.
Well, I would have to say, if it was going to be anything, probably Solace's
Premium hydration drink.
berry and is it yuzu?
Oh yeah.
Oh, what is it now?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is
Hang on,
berry.
yeah.
berry. What's this here? What the hell? Yeah, Solace very kindly hooked the lads up with some fantastic electrolytes and bottles, and honestly, I think I speak for all of us, even though I wasn't running necessarily, they were absolute lifesavers.
Oh yeah, godsend.
Yeah. Jokes aside, without them to sort out all things hydration, I think we would have been in the bin.
Danny had a ridiculous amount.
Yeah, so for context, I don't
Yeah.
think we told, because I don't think Danny's done as much of like electrolytes and stuff as we have before, obviously doing half marathons and stuff.
Yeah. He's
So
not really one for any help.
That's what I mean. Danny just raw dogs it, so he wasn't as clued up.
He runs like 21k fasted and stuff, and
Yeah.
Danny will back me up on that. But
Yeah, after 20 ciggies and 3 beers,
Yeah.
it built different, that guy.
He's crazy.
Yeah.
For that.
He's crazy.
It's crazy.
But yeah, so he didn't really have that much of a clue about electrolytes, and we didn't think to tell him. He nailed about 5 sachets the night before. And if anyone watching this knows about magnesium and sodium, if you put too much of that shit in your system, you deteriorate pretty quick.
Yeah,
like
you
you
feel-
will
you
be in a
feel rough.
bad way. That's nothing against the electrolytes. The electrolytes themselves are absolutely bang on.
No, it's like just human physiology.
Use error.
Yeah, user error.
Yeah. On Solace though, my favourite moment was when we got into Manchester, and we all got out, and I was like, right, I'm gonna do it with yous. And we got into Northern Quarter. The Solace lads were there, and they were just like, well done lads, and being dead sound. And there was like that community there doing it with us. It was like, all right, like that was such a nice little, like sort of like a little, yeah. It was like that. Well, a sort of a
Yeah, it
bit
was
of
a
wind
bit of a
for
Oh,
you,
it was
yeah.
vibes, mate. That run
Yeah.
was vibes.
It was cool. And just even like running in Manchester at that time in the morning on a Sunday was just pretty surreal.
100%.
That was, yeah, it was,
Weirdly relaxing, isn't it?
yeah, because it wasn't early morning. It wasn't like 5, 6 in the morning. It was like what, 8, 9?
Yeah,
8, yeah.
8:30 it was.
Yeah,
Half
but
8,
it was
yeah.
still pretty dead, to be fair. Like there wasn't many cars on the road.
Yeah, everyone's still hanging.
Oh, I'll tell you what my favourite moment is. And I've got a picture of it. So if you can edit it on the screen, that'd be great.
It's not Silverback Danny, is it?
No. My favourite
Oh,
moment.
that's just think you had to be there because that's
Yeah.
never seen the
my
light of
God.
day.
No,
Yeah.
no. He will not let us put it in.
That's
But wow.
so fucking.
Yeah,
oh my
yeah.
god, so funny. My personal favourite moment is when we pulled up to a petrol station. Round the corner was a Mackey's, but like when you go in a car park and the sun's setting and it just looks unbelievable. I've got a picture of the Mackey's golden arch with a sunset in the background. And I was like, oh my God, it's literally like when you're in the Sahara Desert and you see like just water. It was like
yeah.
that. It was like, oh, I can
Other
get a
fast food
burger
chains
and
are
chips.
available.
Go on.
Yeah.
No free promo.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say it's my favourite moment.
All
but
right, next question then. I'm joking.
No, I'd say
I'm not telling you.
I remember seeing something from ages ago about some ultra runner sticking nettles on his leg where his pain is.
Oh.
Yeah.
Can't be your favourite moment. by the
No.
way.
And the fact that I was like nearly crying to myself running, and I'd literally push my knee in some nettles and carry on running, and the pain went for at least 1.5 kilometers. And then I started welling up again, and then I found some more nettles and stuck my knee in there again. But honestly, this isn't advice, but
Just think how in the bin you have to be to where putting your knee in a bunch of nettles is the better alternative to what you're currently feeling. If that doesn't sew up, I don't know what does.
no. But the thing is, like, I was honestly feeling that bad. Like I was literally in the bin.
Yeah.
Like I was actually welling up, and the last thing you want to do is radio the van, because the thing is, everyone's feeling pain, everyone's tired. Like you don't want to be the one that goes, "Oh lads, I can't do it." Even though later on that night I did do that, but we'll come to that in a minute.
You got forced to do that. It wasn't by choice.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, to wrap up that question, my favourite moment seems obvious, but the very beginning, before all the injuries kicked in, when we were in like a flow state of everyone doing the stint, everyone's good vibes, got the playlist on, fist bumping each other after every stint, and it was just like we had that moment of like months of planning. We all looked at each other and went, "Yeah, shit, we're actually doing this. This is cool."
Yeah.
Running through the moors, yeah, that was class. Everything was downhill from then onwards, but for that brief first 2 hours, life was bliss, mate.
Yeah.
It was class.
Sort of going back again, sorry, but I think one of my favourite moments actually was that run with you.
Yeah,
Like,
it was vibes.
that was really nice.
I needed
one.
that at that moment as well because obviously you're doing stints on your own, so to have someone actually there for one of them was I needed that.
Oh.
Fucking hell. Are any of you injured? Where do we start? And yes, every single one. You'd be better off asking what injury we haven't got.
yeah, that's probably the better answer.
Yeah, let's go through it. So Danny was his chest, wasn't it?
No,
that's
Jack.
No, Jack was.
Danny.
Yeah, Danny was his chest.
He had a pain in his
Jack,
chest.
Jack was his lower
Did he?
right side. Yeah.
'cause
Danny
I
thought his
remember he
intercostals
said,
had got.
I've been keeping it on the low that I've got a pain in my chest. And we were all like, you should not do that on the low.
Yeah.
You should be telling us this.
Yeah.
It's like, it's sound.
That'll be the 20 ciggies. There's 6 sachets of electrolytes,
Well,
Danny.
Yeah.
It might have been the Siggies, to be fair.
Yeah. I remember Danny saying that. He's like, I've been keeping this on the low, lads, but I've got a pain in my chest. And obviously in the driver's seat, I just kind of went, what?
Yeah, why haven't you said anything?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
So yeah, Danny had that. Danny also had before we started, Danny had a pain in the back of his knee,
Yeah.
left knee, and then into the run, he also had a pain in the back of his right knee because he was overcompensating because of his left knee, and then his what's it called, the plantar fascia tendon in his foot flared up. I know that because he told me that. Yeah, so Danny was pretty scuppered,
Yeah.
and he was the first one to the stadium.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I know,
he was an animal. He was an
Mental.
absolute animal.
Jack, like I said, was his lower right side, I think it was, or his lung, or
It was his
Yeah,
left
or his
side.
intercostal. Basically, we don't know, but there's some sort of pain where Jack literally was. Bearing in mind, this lad is a sub-3 marathon runner. Like,
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
the fittest person I know, and he was curled over in pain. So at that point, we're all looking at each other thinking, shit, like something has to be seriously wrong if he doesn't want to run.
Yeah.
I think he's going to go get checked anyway, because we're all quite worried about that one.
Yeah.
Yours, obviously your knee, as we spoke about, your knee didn't look like the shape of any human knee I've ever seen before in my life.
No, it's still slightly
It is,
swollen.
I can see it
now.
from where I'm sat, yeah.
It's not as bad as it was yesterday, but yeah, that was bad. Then because that was buggered. At one point, I couldn't bend it, and I got out for my stint, and literally I saw the video before one of you put it in the chat, but I was literally like running, like Captain Hook in Peter Pan. If any of you have seen that film, you know, I was running like he would be.
Like Jack Sparrow.
So I was running like one straight leg and one leg that could hardly bend. It wasn't fun, and I was nearly like in tears. And I remember just hopping on that walkie-talkie. I was like, lads, I literally can't do it. So yeah, that knee went close to Chester. Achilles, that went close to Chester as well.
Head, shoulders, knees, and
Yeah.
Like the rest of the lads, all the usual. Lost a couple of toenails. Lost a thumbnail, but that's a different story.
You lost toenail?
I'm going to. I've got
Oh,
three of them are black.
mate.
Yeah.
What?
Lost my thumbnail. Basically, I knacked it ages ago, and every time I went to put something in and out of my running belt, I'd catch the nail. So I got pissed off and just ripped it off. Which you've been saying I need to do for weeks, to be fair.
Yeah, you should have done that ages ago.
Oh.
Speaking of tearing up, I think I almost did cry over the walkie-talkie to you at one point.
Crying over the walkie-talkie.
When my calves went, I think I might have been walking or like shuffling, and not the last thing I needed. I actually needed that moment in time. I heard the walkie-talkie go. Charlie goes, "Hey up, lad, how's it going?" I was just like, "Lad, I can't lie. I think I'm done. I don't know if I can do it."
No, we're laughing about it now, but at the time you're like, "Oh shit!"
Yeah, like generally
It
I was
like choking up, weren't
yeah,
it?
100%. Like in my head, I was like, "I've got to get it done. I've got to get it done." And you know how you never cry until someone asks, "Are you all right?" And then it all just comes.
Yeah.
Bro, honestly, that's how I was at that moment. I was like, "Lad, I'm in the bin. I don't know if I can do it." Oh, it was hell. But yeah. Other than that, just general aches and pains. But the main one really was both my lower legs going.
Legs went, toenails went, everything went, but mindset didn't go, did it?
No, never.
Nah.
We knew we'd get it done. It was just a case of how
Yeah,
and when. How did you fuel for the run? Sort of already covered it really. I obviously had my own little strategy that I planned out, but other than that, like,
Cocoa Pops,
yeah, Cocoa Pops.
Cocoa Pop carb load.
We're
We're gonna make a T-shirt with that on. Kellogg's.
gonna.
Wolfpack.
Yeah, I was gonna say we're running some trademark issues on. How far did everyone run? So I think it's difficult because both me and Char. Basically, every time you finish a stint and got in the van, you were supposed to click resume later on your watch and just lap it. But obviously, when you're knackered, you don't think about it. I did it where I just got straight in the van, forgot to pause it, and the van drove 2 or 3 kilometers. So on my watch, it said I did like 3 kilometers in 40 seconds, which looks class on the old Strava.
Does
But
look
obviously I
like
didn't. I
Strava.
just forgot to stop my watch. So I think technically mine works out about 71k.
Must have done. I think it was about 57k.
Bearing in mind for about 10k, it would have been about 67. But for 10k, we told him he wasn't allowed. We put him on
Yeah.
van arrest. He was not allowed to get out of that van.
Yeah. That, to be fair, that saved me. If I didn't do that and just carried on, I would have been done for the whole thing.
Yeah, exactly.
So that couple of stints off was like, yeah, godsend.
Yeah, I think Danny and Jack probably not far off as well.
Yeah,
I know
I'm pretty sure they were pretty sharp on the Strava. So
Yeah,
There's
Jack
a
Jack
few
put in
bang
some
on.
big shifts to begin with, to be fair. So I can imagine he probably did 60 odd.
yeah, running like 4-minute Ks and that.
Yeah, that's one thing. We were shuffling. Jack was running it like he was out at a park run.
Yeah,
Like 4-minute
mental.
Ks. Blows my mind. Highlight of the challenge. We've sort of
Favourite moment, really, wasn't it?
it is. We've said favourite moments, but I guess overall highlight, if you had to like look at it holistically, big picture, I think just getting it done with the lads, like, it was just, like, thinking about it now, it was, I can't even put into words how cool it was just to look around, like, be with 5 of your mates, doing this insane thing and just being like, shit, we're all on this together. Like, we're all broken, battered, bruised, but everyone's just there, just cracking on.
Yeah, when we turned up to Chester Racecourse,
Oh, of course.
for me, yeah, it was just I don't know, when you've been through that much that much of a mental battle with yourself, and obviously put yourself through the physical pain, and it all like accumulates, and literally as soon as you see like your family and obviously family and friends clapping, and you can see where you're about to stop and you won't have to run anymore, the pain and the trauma you've just gone through kind of like just all disappears, and it's like just this like few seconds of just like bliss and like self-appreciation, which is like, yeah, it was just a very euphoric feeling.
That's such a good word.
You
Yeah.
should be so proud of yourselves, man, honestly.
Mm.
Crazy.
Yeah.
What you've done is like 1% club, if that, you know, very, very, like, normal human beings don't do that. I mean, what constitutes as normal?
Sane is the way.
Yeah,
to
yeah,
put it.
sane. human
Mentally
beings.
stable.
Yeah.
But it's like we were all saying, like, when we first started in Whitby, we were all just like getting amped up. That's why you're doing it, you know.
Exactly.
Can I just say, it was a humbling experience, because the day before I was like, to be fair, I think this might be quite easy, you know. I was like, this actually might be quite easy. I was like, 3K stints, light work. About 6 in, we were like, wow, this ain't easy.
Yeah.
This ain't easy at all. Yeah.
How many
Yeah,
stints was
wow.
it each again?
It was around 20, wasn't it?
About 20.
20.
18, 20.
Humbling.
Humbling is right.
Still did it though.
Oh, I never in doubt.
Jack was already putting suggestions for the next one today, actually.
That's the funny. Yeah, it did. Literally.
Yeah.
So everyone's joking across the finish line. Oh, when's your next one? When are you gonna plan something? And me and you were both like, oh, not for a while. We're gonna have a rest.
Think of having a month off.
Yeah. Check my phone this afternoon. Jack's like, oh, this could be a good one. It's a 3.5 day route. Bearing in mind.
Mental.
TBC.
No.
Just fancy driving.
Yeah.
Right.
Stay tuned for that one.
Yeah. How did you not get lost? These bad boys, mate. Well, him and these bad boys tracked everything on our Garmin watches. Other brands are available. So I'd basically been through Google Maps, put together a spreadsheet of all, like, plotted on where all the changeover points were going to be and stuff. I think I've put a video of that. They'll probably be out somewhere separately. But then what you did is you took that and you marked on where each coordinate was of the stops. And I don't know how you did it. You're probably a better place to explain than me. But you made it so it synced with your watches. And then basically all we had to do when we started our stint, the map on our watch told us where we need to run, how long we had.
Oh, what?
Yeah, it was
I
cool.
thought that you were manually doing it between
No.
each other.
So I really had no excuse to get lost, but I managed it. Basically, because I'd never used that feature before, I didn't really understand it. And like you said to me, it wasn't exact to the road.
Yeah.
There was a bit of leniency
It's
in
like
it.
as the crow flies type line, yeah.
Exactly, and I didn't understand it and obviously went the wrong way.
Well, yeah, so on my watch, the line that I had to follow was white. On Danny's, it was a different colour. On yours, it was a different colour.
Yeah.
I didn't know this. So I'm telling everyone, just follow the white line. It's not hard. And they're like, halfway through the run, they're like, I'm not following a white line. Like, there's no white line on my watch. And he's like, there's no fucking white line here. And obviously, he's following whatever coloured line. And he's like, I'm going the wrong way and all this.
Turns out we're all just colourblind.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. But yeah, we set that up. I do apologise to Jack because on one stint, I did put the route the wrong way. So we followed the white line to the meter, and he ended up in a bush in some farmer's field full of nettles at like 5 a.m. or something daft. Like, no, it must have been like 3 a.m. Yeah. And he FaceTimed us. He was like, lads, I'm like down an alleyway in the middle of this field, and yeah, this ain't the way. And I yeah.
There was some seedy roads.
Yeah,
Obviously,
yeah.
A roads are horrible, like you say. It's basically you head on with an Arctic lorry, and it's like, do I scooch through that gap, or am I just going to jump on the bank and risk twisting an ankle? To which you do the latter. You've obviously got people beeping at you as well, who perhaps don't understand what it is you're doing, and they just think, get the fuck out the road, what you doing, you mad bastard. So they beeped the horn. My initial reaction straight away was to flip him the V's, but then I realised that I had an important charity that I was wearing whilst running, and it probably wasn't a good look, so I calmed it down. But if it was just me running, I think I would have been in some altercations.
Yeah, well, we had high vis on. We were visible.
Head torch
We
at
had head
night.
torch on and everything like that. So we made ourselves visible. We were running as close to the bank as we physically could.
Yeah.
We were doing everything right. We were running with traffic head on, which is what you're meant to do. So, yeah, we weren't doing anything bad.
What happens if someone got injured? Well, that did happen. And what happened? In your case, like we've already touched on, we made a call to not let you out. And
They
ruin
made
it.
a call, yeah.
Yeah, like you credit where credit's due, you were that hell-bent on getting it done that every time you still stepped out the van and attempted to run. But it got to the point where, for your own safety, we were like, lad, you're not allowed. Like, sit your ass down, rest, elevate your legs or something, because you cannot run, mate. To answer the question, I guess everyone else just picks up the load.
Yeah.
Just pitches in. It comes in peaks and troughs as well. Like I said, there was a point where my calves went and Jack had to do half my stint for me. But then equally, there was a stint where you couldn't do it and I had to do yours for you. Like, everyone just mucked in and just helped everyone out. So it wasn't like someone was taking over and doing more than everyone else. Everyone just shared the load, didn't really complain, did what needs to be done. And that's just what it took, really, isn't it?
That was it. Let's just say there wasn't no complaining going on. Like, we're all having our fair share of complaining.
Yeah, there was complaining, but there wasn't like anyone being like,
No, that's it.
"Oh, I'm just not doing it. I'm sick of this." There wasn't any of that. It was just like general.
It was like laughing, like, lads, my knee's gone.
Yeah, laughing or cry. Yeah, laughing or you cry. This is class. Toilet situation.
Oh my god.
Let me tell you.
No.
Six lads on one camper van sharing the same toilet is exactly as bad as it sounds. Bearing in mind we're all full of carbs.
Something at the front, when every time someone went for a number 2 or even a number 1, I could smell it in the driver's seat and it was like it was coming out of the AC, man. So someone farts and I'm like, oh mate, it's like surround sound experience. I can get it from the back and then feel it in the front as well.
Like 4D.
Yeah, it's like chairs rocking and everything. Oh, honest to God. And then because the bathroom, the toilet was in the back where the bed was. Anyone that was just chilling on the bed, someone's going, right, I'm going for a shit. You were just getting like
Game over.
like Vicks and Bovril. It was disgusting, man. That's the only way that I can describe it. Oh, anyway, but yeah, so toilet situation was we had a toilet in the van and we used it, and that's really all you need to know.
When we stopped at a place like a Tim Hortons or a Mackey's or a Services, we did the gentlemanly thing and just rinsed the bog there instead, rather than using the camper van. So that was good.
Yeah.
Any advice for someone wanting to do something similar?
Don't do it.
Find something else. Find something else.
Yeah.
Take up a different hobby.
Yeah. Unless you want to relive every traumatic experience in your life you've ever experienced before, all in one evening. Yeah.
Just go to therapy instead. You really don't need to do
Yeah.
that to yourself.
Yeah.
Start the Just Giving page and don't do it.
It's rough.
Yeah, whatever you raised, just donate the money yourself and save yourself the bother. Trust me, it's worth the fucking money.
We
no.
should have all just chipped in like 300 quid and just like not done it.
Nah, jokes aside, I think off the top of my head, get a camper van that's off grid. So by that, what I mean is there's 2 different types. You can get one that completely runs self-sufficient, obviously with battery and stuff, and one that you have to is for campsites and you plug into the mains and the war and stuff like that. We had the latter, so if we needed power and stuff like that, we had to obviously be plugged into the mains, but because we were moving for the full 24 hours, that wasn't possible. So we missed out on stuff like a microwave, a kettle, the oven, constant hot water. And I think with those things, obviously being able to get showers easier, being able to cook warm food, I think we probably would have found a lot easier. That would have helped us out. But you live and you learn. They're also probably twice the price. So yeah, but that's me just nitpicking. I think yeah, just do it if it generally does interest you. Maybe start with a shorter one. Don't do the full width of England.
Yeah, I wish we did like Manchester to Altrincham for our first one or something.
That's not very on brand. That's not very us.
No.
But if you just clicked in it.
Oh, that didn't feel good.
I don't know if the mic picked it up.
Oh.
I've audibly heard that. Not click, popped.
Yeah, that was a pop. That wasn't a click.
That wasn't
Click
a
normally
click.
feels good. It's
Yeah.
like, oh yeah, it clicked. That felt not very nice.
Can I speak on this,
No,
please?
no.
Please.
From the outside looking in,
What? You were inside? What do you mean?
from the inside of the van looking out, make sure that you've got a good like-minded team around you, because these lads picked each other up when they were in the pits a lot.
Nearly
So
physically.
if you've got if
Yeah.
one person's in a bad mood and they're wanting to quit, and you're in that same mindset, you're not going to do it. But the amount of times that Dan was just giving it, come on lads, head up high, let's go. Everyone was just egging each other on. So I would say get a good team behind you first and foremost.
Yeah, you need it. Get someone you can cry to over the walkie-talkie who isn't going to judge you. Yeah,
What was that, mate?
yeah, literally. Mindset wins all in those situations. Like the second you let the vibes drop, you're done for you and started. You have to just stay positive. At the end of the day, it's putting one foot in front of the other. I know that's obviously being black and white, but walk the stint if you need to. Just get it done. This is gonna be self gonna answer itself. Was it easier or harder than you thought?
Well harder than I thought.
Exponentially harder.
Exponentially harder.
Like I can't sit here and describe to you how difficult it was. Like it hasn't fully sunk in what we've actually done yet.
So I was under the impression that it was going to be easier than Ultra,
Same.
but it ended up being harder.
Yeah,
Because there was breaks.
Yeah, because there was breaks. Yeah.
I thought the exact same as you. Like you said, oh, it's 3K stints. Should be fine. You get a rest in between. Nice little put your feet up, get a bueno, crack on, job done.
Is this the hardest thing that you've ever done in your life?
Yes. Mentally and physically.
Yeah.
That's mainly because of my injury. If I wasn't injured, then I might have a different answer. But because of how hard it was with the injury to do what I did throughout the challenge, I'd say yeah. For me to get through that and still run and do the distance what we did, it's definitely by far the hardest thing I've done personally.
Yeah, I'm struggling to think of something that comes close.
Yeah.
That absolutely is, yeah. It was just, it's a whole different ball game that I can't even put into words. Best and worst locations you ran through? I'm going to say, obviously, best was Manchester for me personally, because I used to live there. I love the city, and we had a big run club. Again, shout out Solace for sorting that out. Brad and Gio, really appreciate you both. Worst location, I think I'm a bit biased, but again, I think halfway through when I was in the pits and it just started to go dark, there was a stretch, I don't know if it's quite Huddersfield, maybe underneath Leeds, it all just blurs into one.
Wakefield, something like that.
Maybe.
Like Batley or something.
Yeah, but it's basically, it was maybe midnight, 1 a.m, so it had literally just gone pitch black, and it was the first time I was running in the dark on A roads, and I just thought to myself, like, what am I doing? Like, this just is stupid. I'm running against traffic at 1 a.m, cold, because it's the first time I've run in the dark and I haven't thought to put a long sleeve on. My head torch was crap and had no signal. I was just not in a good place mentally at that point. So it wasn't anything to do with the area or the actual geographical location. It was just everything culminating into one. That stretch for me was the hardest bit, about halfway through. So,
I actually enjoyed the moors the best.
You did the video there, didn't you?
Yeah, I did that video there, yeah.
oh,
I was
class
just
video, by
like,
the way.
yeah.
Yeah,
The
brilliant
vibes
video.
were just so high. Like, start of the challenge, we were all just getting into the swing of it. It was pre-injury, so I was loving life. Worst location for me was Whitby, because we ran off the pier and instantly straight uphill.
Yeah, so true, actually.
Yeah,
Yeah,
straight
so
uphill,
true.
and it was just uphill then for like the next 3K. So, yeah, that was probably the worst location for me.
Damn, I forgot about that.
Yeah,
Best
seems so long ago, by the way.
best location as the driver was driving. We just got to York, and you could see the Minister, and the sun was setting.
Oh, bro.
And there was a point in time, all you lads will get me on this. We were driving through York City. I think Jack was running. Frank Ocean came on.
Oh, Novocaine.
That-
Everyone
yeah.
was just, that was like crack to everyone at that
Peak human
point.
existence.
Windows were down. Everyone was just singing. We're like, come on, lads, I'll get out. Do you want to run this? Yeah, I'll get out. I'll do it with you. Yeah, everyone was going to do it. That was probably the best bit, I'd say.
That was actually like the peak one.
It was like
Yeah.
everyone's second wind
Yeah.
synced up at the perfect time, and
Yeah.
everyone was just up for it. Just
Yeah.
game. We felt like we could take on the fucking world at that point.
Yeah. Worst one for me.
I'm imagining it was those bushes.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, mate. That where George picked us up, and we were just in some like mad little side street of Manchester. Just yeah. I'd say it was when we were driving. Like I think we were in the Peak District, and it was like this is when I'd been asleep and
Yeah.
I'd got back on the wheel, and the roads were like, they weren't potholes, but they were just beaten. So whoever was in the back was getting woke up because the van was just getting rattled everywhere, and I couldn't see anything. I had to take corners wide. It was like narrow roads and stuff. So that was a bit scary because there was like, right, well, there's 5 other lads' lives in here, and they need to keep running. So yeah, that was probably the worst bit for me. Just being dark and like on country roads. That was a bit dangerous, but
We're all still here, all in one piece,
Yeah.
mate. I think you did a pretty fucking stellar job, you and George. Don't worry.
Yeah, we wouldn't have been able to do it without you.
No, exactly. Like, genuinely.
Yeah,
Like,
genuinely.
as much as the shift that the runners put in, shout out to you two for driving, because without you pair on the maps and just knowing where to go, we would have been screwed, mate.
thank you, the boys.
Well, we said we were going to hop in driving at some points. Like we were like, oh yeah, we'll just hop in between stints. Yeah, no chance.
No way.
No way I would have been able to drive.
Did you get your fish and chips?
No.
No, we
Oh
we didn't.
no!
Mate,
Oh
do you know,
no!
do you know what we did when we got to Whitby instead? Went on a fucking night out.
Yeah.
So to put it into context, we knew we were running, right? George had a few road beers on the way up. And
A few.
yeah, all right. George was fucking plastered by the time we
Yeah.
got anywhere past Manchester, right? And he led the brigade of, oh lads, when we get to Whitby, you want to enjoy it. You want to go out. Go on, we'll go for a swift one. We're thinking, I don't know, we've got a big run tomorrow, George. You've got to drive. Let's probably chill off. We all get to Whitby within 5 seconds of getting into the Airbnb for the night. I've seen 3 of the lads.
Yeah.
There's 10 beers open. I think you put your jeans on. I'm like, right, we're fucking going out, aren't we?
Yeah, we all went out in shorts and like just like gym tops and stuff what we've been travelling in. Okay, my man here, it's like, oh yeah, 1 minute lads, let me just go brush my teeth, put on a clean white iron t-shirt, pair of jeans, a belt I had as well.
You know what it's like? Have you ever been on a date with a girl, right, and you go back to hers, whatever, and then you get in whatever, one thing leads to another. She takes her kit off and she's got a matching set, and you realise, shit, you planned this. That was him. We'd got to the Airbnb. He went out his shirt, his jeans, a new pair of shoes and a belt. I thought,
And the matching set
yeah,
underneath.
Yeah, I thought, you bastard, you defo planned this, hadn't you?
Thinkers Project lingery coming soon.
No fish and chips were had.
Yeah, yeah. To answer that question, we didn't have fish and chips.
No fish and chips, right? No.
I can't believe that. Oh,
Anything else to add?
Don't move as swiftly on.
Did you not get bored in the van, or do you all just sleep in between runs?
Hardly any sleep. Didn't
Yeah.
get bored.
What we did have was the most fire playlist known to fucking man.
yeah.
So before it, we all jumped on one of them collab Spotify playlist things. Mate, we put together some belters.
We've got some good music taste, haven't we?
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
decent to be fair. I don't know what we would have done without it.
Yeah, that was good.
Van volume wasn't very high to start with because I didn't have the fucking volume up.
Yeah, he connected his phone. He was like, oh yeah, the speaker's not working, but he hadn't
van.
turned his phone up. So the van volume was on full. He was like, oh, it's so quiet. And then we worked that out. Once it was in the van, we were like, come on. And it was, bass was booming. We were buzzing.
Yeah. No, the van was sound. I mean, everyone was pretty wrote off. It wasn't the happiest of places for a lot of the journey, but
Yeah, I wouldn't
made
say
it
that
work.
you
It
got
wasn't boring.
bored.
No,
Yeah,
it wasn't boring
we
by
didn't
any
get
means.
bored. I think we all just accepted that we were all knackered, and everyone just went quiet for some bits, but conversation still went about. So yeah.
are you going to post any videos / footage? Dunny has filmed about a year's worth of footage, so we will put it together, and that will be coming out at some point soon.
Can't wait to see the video. It's going to be so good.
I feel we're going to have to cut out half of it for not meeting community guidelines on YouTube. But,
Yeah, I didn't think about that.
the PG bits we'll keep in and we'll show you, I promise.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is there a website we can set up like the X-rated version?
What's that?
Oh no,
Yeah, you gotta monetize it.
yeah. That can't go in because I don't think you can mention it.
Yeah, that's what. That's
I
what.
honestly don't think you can say it on
That's,
on
that's
YouTube.
That's what bleeps are for.
Yeah.
It's fine. Just put like a duck quack or
I'm
something.
just gonna put the logo.
Yeah.
6 lads, 1 camper van.
Hey, I've seen that video. Anyway, complete change of tone. Last
Yeah.
but not least, how do I donate? If you haven't seen it yet, we posted loads of stories, and I think the link is still in our bio, but we'll whack it in the description anyway. Just a Just Giving page, so put your card details in, whatever amount you want. Simple as that, really.
And
Yeah.
Thank you for if you have donated already. Thank you so much. It
Yeah.
honestly means the world to all of us. And it goes such a long way for people that need that help. But if, like Dan said, if you still want to donate, the link will be in the description. So please do consider donating. It's for a great cause.
Yeah, we appreciate everyone who showed support through the whole journey. It's been overwhelming to say the least.
Yeah.
Um,
If you've watched,
Yeah.
liked, commented, even if you've just seen what we're doing, like just getting that eye on it was so appreciative. So thank you guys.
yeah, I don't know about you, but I've had tons of messages.
Yeah.
About
Yeah,
the
yeah.
whole thing, and just showing support for obviously the cause, why we're doing it. I've had the messages of people where they're telling me their stories about why it's affected them personally
Oh,
and how they've experienced similar things, and obviously it's so close to so many people's hearts that
Sorry, I know that was a really touching message. I'm watching you do that with the mic. That audio is going to be a bastard.
Well, I can't be laughing when I'm saying that.
yeah, men's mental health is really important.
So sorry.
No, but I've had some like really touching messages, and if I've not got back to you, and yeah, I'll be getting back to you soon. But yeah, I've read everything, even the messages on the Just Giving page. Obviously, people leaving messages. I've read them, and yeah, the amount of support we've had is mental. I didn't think we were going to get this much support, to be honest. But yeah, it's obviously close to so many people's hearts, and that's shown with the support we've had. So thank you very much from Thinkers Project, from all the lads that ran, and I can speak for Jack, George, Danny as well. Yeah, thank you very much.
Don't know what more else there is to say other than that, but yeah, just to reiterate the same thing. Thank you all from me personally as well. Thank you to Solace for sponsoring us. Thank you to Vista Insurance for supplying us and helping us. Thanks to Chester Racecourse for hosting us at the finish and supplying us with a bottle of champagne. I won't be drinking mine, but it will feature in the back of this podcast set for forevermore. And yeah, thank you to anyone that's just interacted at all, like I say, whether it's a like, a donation, a message. And without a doubt, one of the best things to come from this is just the amount of conversations we've had with people who have gone through something either similar to us or know someone that has. And it's scary just how many people it really does impact.
From the outside looking in, people are like, fucking hell, they're doing that. And obviously the message that we're carrying and why we're doing it has touched so many people, and yeah, it's been a pleasure to go through the pain that I have.
Oh, mate, I love that.
And yeah, I hope Manchester Mind do good things, so it's all for a good cause.
You guys did this in June, which is Men's Mental Health Month.
Yeah.
So I don't know if I'm speaking out of term here, but quite like what these lads have said, it's so close to home for a lot of people, lads, lasses, mums, dads, grandmas, anyone. So just a reminder to everyone that who's watched this that we're so grateful for you all, and reach out, speak to people. It's okay to not be okay, and you know, we these lads obviously love what they do, and it's all for a great cause. So yeah, just remember that you are loved and you are important. So if you're watching this and you've tuned in, thank you very much.
Yeah, it's wild, right? Because no matter how difficult things got physically over the weekend, some people out there, unfortunately, go through worse than that mentally every single day.
Mm-hmm.
So to feel how I felt during some of those hours when I really thought, don't know if I can do this. I don't want to crack on. And obviously I'm talking physically. To know that there's people out there that unfortunately feel that mentally every single day they wake up and they just don't think they can get through it. It's hugely eye-opening. And yeah, it just puts things into perspective really about how lucky we actually are to be able to do these kind of things.
Yeah.
And see where the money goes and how it positively impacts so many people. So yeah, to answer your question about donating, please do. For the price of a coffee, just stick the kettle on at home, and donate, whether it's to our Just Giving page, whether it's the charity directly, another charity, whatever. We're all living through some pretty shitty times with the cost of living as it is, and amongst everything else that's going on in the world at the moment. So yeah, just think about those that perhaps need it a little bit more. And I'm not saying that you don't, obviously. Yeah, everyone's situation is individual, but
your donation could mean it could bridge the gap for somebody that really needs that support.
yeah, exactly.
So if you are in a position where you are able to do that, then all we ask is that you please consider that, and thank you very much.
I think that's it from us, right?
Well, we also do sell clothing. So if you'd like to obviously look at what clothing we have and look at our latest drop, please do. Website will be in our bio. Yeah.
Are you wearing some of the new stuff now?
I am wearing some of the new stuff now.
That's a very
Yes,
nice t-shirt.
The version 2.0 of the varsity.
Yeah, nice. And then is that
This is a sample, but yeah,
Nice.
TBC coming soon.
TBC,
nice?
Yeah.
Yeah, as not part of the brand officially, but as someone who has bought the brand through all of its stages of life, the quality is amazing. So I wear it for the gym, wear it when I go traveling. Definitely very, very good. So yeah, check that out as well.
I think he wears it more than us.
Yeah, I do. I do.
Right. See you soon.
Over and out. Yeah. I need to stop so much quick.